No, look, certainly, I'm certainly not going to pretend to you that I think I'm going to be Prime Minister next Tuesday. I'd love to be. I think I'd make a good fist of it. But you're quite right that it is more likely that the Liberal Democrats, certainly for the time being, I hope the day will arrive. I believe actually eventually it will, that we can get the confidence of the British people to win an outright majority. But it's not going to happen overnight. And in the meantime, we need to prove, as we are proving, that we've got the guts, we've got the determination and the courage to do difficult things, particularly when it comes to fixing the economy, but at the same time making society fairer. That's what we've tried to prove over the last 3 years. And I hope that puts us in good stead next time round to say, look, if you care about the country and you want to get that balance right between fixing the economy, doing all those difficult things, but doing it fairly, you want more Lib Dems in Parliament, because that's more likely then to have a Lib Dem presence in government.
But is it going to happen in perhaps another couple of years, the next general election? The Lib Dems could return you as Prime Minister.
I think it is. I think, candidly, shock, horror, hold the headlines. It is unlikely that at the next general election we are going to get an outright majority on our own. I think it is perfectly possible that we will come back in strong enough numbers because of what we've proved that we're capable of doing in this Parliament, such that people think, do you know what, we want these Lib Dems in government because they can make sure the Tories are fairer than they would be if they were left on their own, and they can make sure Labour don't waste everybody's money.
So then you'll be greatly sought, won't you, presumably by either one of the other major parties?
All of that, and I'm sure we'll talk about it endlessly before in the run to the next general election. Of course, is at the end of the day up to the how people vote. What I'm trying to say is,
deal with Ed Miliband.
I will take this exactly the same attitude. I haven't changed my attitude in this one bit compared to my views in the run up to the last general election. Namely, it's really very little to do with personal preferences, whether you like this person or that person, or you prefer this party or that party. You've got to follow the instructions that are given, the instruction manual handed to you by the British people, which was pretty clear last time, because last time there was no numerical majority of the Liberal Democrats and Labour. I kept saying this to Gordon Brown. I said, we can't create a coalition if you want one, because we wouldn't have the majority. The only recipe, if you like, the only set of ingredients that combined to create a majority, as determined by the British people, was a Conservative Liberal Democrat coalition. That's why we then, in good faith, talked to them. And that's precisely the attitude I'll take next time as well.